Hey, you guys. So I wanted to come and do a quick video today. I've been trying to get on here all day, but y'all, I have been calling leads today. And I think I'm going to do a video of me live dialing just so you can see how it is a true day in the life of a life insurance agent that does telesales. I would say 90% of my sales or selling is on the phone. But now I am going to start scheduling in-home appointments. I think one of my sales this past month or early the beginning of this month was in-home, and the lady was so sweet. I prefer in-home sales over telesales. However, majority of it is telesales. And the reason I prefer in-home is because it's belly to belly. You're connecting with people. It's more relational. It's easier to establish a connection and a relationship when you're in person. So I'm getting ready to go to dinner with my family. So in case that's the one person watching is Caleb, text me when you all are on the way to Fayetteville to the restaurant so I can book the reservation. Okay, so I'm Garlinda Price. I'm the broker and owner of Fusion Insurance Group. I wanted to get on here really quickly to do this video about whether or not do you need money to sell life insurance, to start your life insurance career. Do you need money? I think there's so much information going around the internet, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, or neutral, right? And I think it's really a matter of opinion, because whoever you talk to, depending on how long they've been in the industry, is probably going to determine how that question gets answered. So I will tell you that my personal opinion, you do need some money to start. Do you need a lot of money? No, but what is a lot is relative. It depends on what you consider a lot and what somebody else considers a lot. So if you are interested in getting your life insurance license, I used to offer that class for free. I don't anymore. And the reason why I stopped giving out the free link is because I found out when one person enrolled with the free link, because most of the time people were using our $29 link. What I found out when they were using the free link is it only gives you 14 days to take the class. And then and it literally expires on the 14th day. You can get a 3-day free extension. If you don't finish within that 17-day mark, it's $49 to take to enroll again. So I'm like, no, let's just do the $29 class. And I don't just give that out. We got to have an interview. I need to talk to you. I want to hear your energy on the phone, your enthusiasm, excitement. I want to talk to you about your background. Do you need to have experience? No. But do you need to have some excitement, enthusiasm, and joy? Like, hey, we about to go get this money. You got to have some giddy up and go. A lot of times people call me and they're like, yeah, I was calling about, that free life insurance. You can, because how are you going to sound talking to a client? Because the same way you talk to me is how you're going to talk to a client. So we are looking for people that got that hustler mentality. They're like, listen, I'm trying to go out here and make this money in insurance because it's out there to be made. There's so many people that need us. They need you. There are more people that need insurance. 64% of Americans do not have insurance of any kind. They need you, or they don't have enough. People are living longer. They're outgrowing their money. Do you need money to start this business? Yes. Flat answer, yes, you need some money. Why? Because you need the money to take your class. The class with us, if you partner with us to join our team, we only give the discount out if you're going to roll with us all the way to the top. To make this good money, it's $29. It gives you 60 days to take the class, a free 30-day extension. I will not give out the link or the flyer without a phone conversation. My calendar link is below. Do you need money to sell life insurance and launch your life insurance career? Yes, because you got to pay for your license test, right? So after you take the class, then you got to pay the fee for your state, whatever state you're in, which also includes sometimes most of the time is your background check. Your fingerprints may be a separate amount. So you got to have the money for your class, the money for your background, the money for your fingerprints. And then I also write with Family First Life. So at Family First Life, I write with about 5 different carriers. You don't need more than that, but I do have more than that, but there's 5 that I love. They can cover any and everybody. And then for final expense, I focus on Senior Life because I think Senior Life has like an incredible program. I think they're an incredible company run by a man that was an agent for years, and he really has the heart of an agent, although he is now an owner. And so he was just like you and I in the field. He and his dad, and he became a multimillionaire, launched the company. And so I write business with Senior Life. I'm building and growing a team with Senior Life. If that's you, I want you to call me. I love final expense. I think it is the best thing since sliced bread. But do you need money to sell life insurance. So at Senior Life, they have an administrative fee to join. And the reason they have that is because they you pay for your background check with them. In addition to that, you get placement in the states, all the states that you're licensed in. And they have a partnership, or I don't know if you call it a value added benefit or a value added partnership with a company called Everlasting Legacy. And that's the company that provides the headstone, casket, vault, and urn and funeral merchandise, along with some other incredible products that go along with the policies that you sell with Senior Life. So I am a fan of Senior Life. It cost me about $150 to get registered with them. And it was the best $150 ever spent. I made my money back the first week. Okay. So when you think about, do you need money to start your life insurance business? Yes, your background check and your state exam is different for every state. But I could tell you that on average, it's anywhere from, you're going to need to start at a minimum $150 just for the licensing portion, including class, background check, fingerprints. And then if you partner with us at Senior Life, you may need another $150 or $165, depending on the state you're in. So that's about $350. And then you're going to need to buy leads every single week. And what I tell people is that, so the leads, they cost anywhere from $15 up to $66. I'm looking because my iPad is over here. So like, we buy our leads on this from a system called Leads to Go. Leads the Way over here at Senior Life. And so you can have the app open and you can try to get the leads that call in, or there's Facebook, television, telemarketing, there's Facebook Plus, there's online quote requests, all kinds of leads. And then Senior Life has a whole CRM lead program as well. So every single week you need to start with no less than 20 leads. So how do you get the money to start if you don't have the money? Well, there's nothing you can borrow it. Ask somebody you know, borrow some money, sell something you have at home. Listen, where there is a will, there is a way. I remember when I launched my real estate business, I did not have the money. The Lord told me, Garlinda, go start your real estate company. Yes, I was selling real estate at the time, but I had small children, right? And my husband was called into full-time ministry. I was the one working and financially providing for the household while the Lord was grooming him for ministry. And so I didn't have a lot of extra money at that time to launch the company, but the Lord told me to go. And I was like, okay, well, Lord, what's we going to do? I was in my garage. Many of you may have heard my testimony. And I happened to walk by where we keep our bills and our credit cards. Credit card statement says a file cabinet that was out there at the time before we sold the house. And there was a credit card that had $4,000 on it. I had not used it. I had not even seen the credit card. It was so random. It was like a ram in the bush. I said, well, hallelujah. I hurried up and did a cash advance, got the money off the card, and I launched my real estate business. 16 years later, I've been a licensed real estate broker. I've been a firm owner for 14 of those years. And now I'm a full-fledged agency owner here in life insurance. And so what did I do my first week, right, to start my life insurance career? Because they said, Garlinda, go this same thing I'm telling you, same thing they told me. Garlinda, okay, you're here. You did your background check. You did your fingerprint check. Now you got to go through training. Now you got to buy some leads. I invested $400 my very first week selling life insurance, and I did not look back. It was the best $400 that I invested that week. I made $1,800 that week. If you take out the $1,800 that I invested in, the $400 I invested in leads, that was $400. That's $1,400. And they paid me from the $1,800. They paid me 75% of it up front. I spent $400 and I netted $1,050 my first week in insurance. My first month in insurance, I netted $4,200. I did my numbers yesterday because I only sell part-time, right? I just started selling insurance full-time the month of October. So let me tell you what my numbers were for September, because I did them last night. Because I was like, let me see what my numbers were looking like. So, because I'm always like, look, if somebody's talking to me about money, I'm like, show me the money. Tell me what you're doing. Can I do it? What's that look like? How's it work? Why can I not find my September numbers? Oh, I had them covered up. Okay, so for the month of September, I was mainly focused on my real estate sales. Like I might have worked 5 hours the month of September in insurance. So I did how many sales? 1, 2, I'm gonna hold my post-it note up for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I had 10 sales in the month of September, and I netted take home in my checking account was $2,483.80. And I need to tell you, like, okay, how much did I spend in leads? My lead cost, let's say my lead cost was about $400. So I netted after my lead cost $2,083 last month for the month of September. And I worked part-time. I only worked about 5 hours, and that's what I put into my account. If that's all I ever did for a year, what is that? That is $24,996 a year. If I just worked 5 hours a month and sold 10 policies, that's my take home. That's what you could do. This is not rocket science. The hard part about it is the mental aspect of insurance. And why I say that is because you got to go through a lot of rejection, especially if you're trying to make 6 figures, 7 figures and beyond and build and grow a team. You're going to go through a bunch of no-shows, a bunch of no's, a bunch of already got that, a bunch of I can't afford that. Like, you're going to go through a lot, but you're going to make the money. Why? Because it's a law of large numbers. It's a law of averages. You will make the money if you talk to enough people. So my October sales, I started full-time October 1st, and today is the 11th. So we have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sales this month. My goal is 50. That's how many sales I want for the month of October. And we have done so far $2,106.26. So here are the sales that I've got for October. So I've done $478.51 that's what I got from one sale, $800 from another sale, $220.05, $287.99, $61.06, $154.22, $104.43. This is what was deposited into my account, net income. And then so far this month on leads, I think I've spent, let's do 2106 minus, I believe I've spent $500. So far this month, after my lead cost, I've netted $1,606. What does that look like per day? We're on the 11th day of the month. It's $146 a day. Right. And this week, when I tell you I have been working the phone and I have not had a sale yet this week, I will not end this week without a sale. My goal this week is to write 10 policies. So I'm still here at work. I'm still doing my calls. I got, how many appointments have I set? I've done 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I've done 55 dials. I'll explain that on a different video. I have not set any appointments yet. I've sat through 5 appointments. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people tell me no. Of the 5 appointments I sat through, 4 of the people didn't qualify. 1 was over age, 2 couldn't afford it. 1 lady, her son told her not to buy any more insurance, and another one already had it. And then 1 call hung up. That's 1, 2. Yeah. And 1 person's medications kicked them out because of Alzheimer's medication they were on. But think about that. If I did $146 a day for the month of October, I would make a minimum $4,526. I'm going to do way more than that. Like, my goal this month is 50 applications written. And I don't go for a certain dollar amount because you can't control the dollar amount. You don't know how much the average person's policy is going to be. So all you can control is your activity and your effort. So let me tell you again, the money that you need to start. If you partner with us, we have a link to a class. It's $29 for the class. It gives you 60 days to take the class. I do not recommend you take 60 days. That's too long. Most people, the longer it takes, the more they quit. They don't even finish. I'm just telling you, that's how it works. Okay. So then you get a free 30-day extension from that company to complete the course. Afterwards, you pay for your fingerprint, you pay for your licensing, because this is a business. A lot of times people call me and say, you know, how much do y'all pay? This is a 1099 business, and it will pay you like a 1099 business if you work it like a 1099 business. This is the best thing since sliced bread. I wish that I would have started selling insurance years ago. Okay. So the other money that you need is for your leads. right? And then people are always like, well, is it good leads? Is it bad lead? A lead is just a phone number. Whether it's a television, now I prefer to call newer leads or more recent leads because they're not old. I'm not that person that wants to call aged leads where they don't remember like that Moses came down the Nile as a baby. Like I don't want to call a lead that old. So I don't work aged leads. I'm willing to invest in more recent leads for personally. That's how I work. And so you're going to pay for your leads. You're going to need at a minimum 20. So to start out every week in this business, you're going to want to order 20 leads. What does that look like? So let's say you order, I want to do round numbers. Let's say you ordered 10 $20 leads. Okay. That's $200. Let's say because you need 20. So you need 10 more. So let's say you ordered four $66 leads. So that's 200 plus, my calculator don't want to act right. That's 200 plus 264. That's 464. And then let's say you ordered, that was 10, 14, six $15 leads. That's 6, 5, that's $90. So your first week, you're going to want to invest $600 in buying leads. You're going to make your money back. So at a minimum, you need to budget. Do you need money to start your real estate business and have success in real estate? Yes, you need some money. So you're going to need at least $400 to $600 minimum for leads when you first get started. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to recycle that same $400 to $600. You only need to spend it once, because once you have a sale, what happens? Let's say you have $1,000 sale. You net $1,000 in your account. You're going to take $400 back, set that in a different account, and then you're going to take $600. That's your net income. You can go do what you want to with it. I recommend you sit 30% aside, $180 in an account to account for any chargebacks, right? But that same $400 from that $1,000, reinvest, buy your next set of 20 leads. You make the next week $2,000. You take another same $400 to $600. You buy you some more leads. You keep banking your money. That is how this business works. You should only need to invest in leads from one pool of money where you actually pay for it out of pocket, maybe twice. The rest of the time, because you're getting gooder and gooder, better and better, you're only going to be reinvesting the money from money you're making. It's never going to come originally from your pocket again. And that's where a lot of people get tripped up on buying leads. They're like, oh gosh, the leads cost so much money. Initially, you're going to invest in the leads, right? Your first probably 2 purchases. After that, if you know what you're doing and we've role played and you've gotten really great at the script, you're going to be recycling that same $400 to $600. It's not additional money every week. Does that make sense? And so I think it's a mindset, and that's where people get stuck. So do you need money to have great success starting out? Yes, because you've got to have leads. Can you build and grow this business without leads? No. I used to think so, and I tried it. It doesn't work. Trust me, I've been there, done that. You will run out of people to call. People will tell you they're going to buy, friends and family, and they will, right? But they may not buy when you need them to. They may not buy when you want them to. But here's somebody that has already said, hey, call me. Now, yeah, do you have to overcome some obstacles? Yes, but they have already raised their hand. I'm just putting up my script. They've already raised their hand and expressed interest in wanting insurance. Then you can grow referrals from there. Literally, you need money to start this business, but guess what? You won't after you start making money. You're just going to reinvest the same money that you were already spending, and you are going to make a killing. So let's just say every single week, because my goal is 50 applications and I am relentless, I'm going to make this money this month. I'm going to make it next month and the month thereafter, because I love this business. I'm here to serve. So I don't have to go for the money. I have to go for service, because money is a byproduct of service. Okay. So I just want to share with you that you do need money to start this business, but you can do it. Borrow it. It doesn't matter. If you have decent credit, you can reach out and get not to me, right? Just kidding. You can apply for a Capital One Spark card. That's a business credit card that most people can get probably at least $200 to $500. Start with your credit card. This is a business. So when you hear people say, hey, take out a loan, go borrow the money from somebody, that's what people do to start businesses. They have to take out loans, normally from the bank. They invest in themselves. You are your greatest asset, your greatest investment. Anyway, I've talked long enough. I'm almost at 20 minutes. Call me, Garlinda Price. I'm the real estate agency. I'm sorry, real estate. I'm so used to saying real estate broker. I'm the insurance agency owner for Fusion Insurance Group. We are hiring across the country, right? If I just named a couple of the states, Kentucky, Nevada, Alabama, Mississippi, Michigan, Delaware, Texas, South Carolina, Virginia, Georgia, oh my gosh, Florida, Louisiana, so many, like so many states, but whatever state you're in, if I'm not there, I'll get there. Let's build something big. Let's grow. Let's go and grow this business. You can make renewable income, residual income that pays you over and over and over. You can create overrides if you want to build a team. It's not mandatory to build a team, but this business will pay you well if you treat it like a business. My phone number is 910-494-7798. I'm going to put it over here in the chat for the replay. But it's Garlinda Price, 910-494-7798. And I'm the agency owner of Fusion Insurance Group. You can grow a successful business that is willable to your family and friends. And this is a recession-proof business. Real estate is not a recession-proof business. People may tell you that. It's not true. Real estate investments are not recession-proof. Insurance, life insurance, health insurance, annuities, IULs, recession-proof business. So God bless you guys. Give me a call. I'd love to help you get started, help you be successful. I'm here for you. I'm here to support you. But now listen, it's not babysitting. I'm going to train you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to coach you, and we're going to go make this money. But you got to do the work. You got to put in the effort. No whining. Yes, it's going to be hard days. Look, these things already, this is money that I invested in leads, but these leads are, hey, not interested. Hey, I already got it. Hey, I never filled that out, right? Where do they go? In the trash. But this is money. I should just keep them, right? Literally every time someone tells you no, you're on your next step to making money. Why? Because it's the law of large numbers. Somebody is going to say yes at some point. You just got to stay the course and be the one that's there when they say yes. Okay. So God bless you guys. Garlinda Price, agency owner, Fusion Insurance Group, 910-494-7798. Happy weekend. Bye, you guys.